Good morning, everyone. I hope that you had a fantastic spring break. I know that I did. Welcome back, and let's go ahead and get started. We are focused on Unit 13 this week, and this is focusing on everything that led up to World War I. So, if you look at your calendar, you will see that we are working on Unit 13. So let's talk about what you need to do this week and what is due when. Okay, so to do this week, you need to read Unit 13, U.S. Expansion, and you're focusing on pages 1 through 21. You need to do the Expansion and Imperialism assignment, which is due Friday the 10th. And you also need to take the Unit 13 quiz on Friday. So, here's the assignment. I want you to read through the course content. That's pages 1 through 21. When you're reading that, I want you to take notes on how the United States expanded and grew outside of the United States. This was a period of time where we acquired a lot of territories, for example, Hawaii. I want you to focus on what countries or nations we moved into, how did we do it, and how do you think it affected the people who already lived there? For your assignment itself, you're going to pretend that you are a person who lived in a country where the United States expanded into. So it could be Hawaii, it could be Puerto Rico, it could be the Samoan Islands. There are numerous choices. The Philippines. So you're going to pretend that you're a person who lives in one of those countries. And you're going to tell in your paragraph how you might feel about the United States coming in and doing whatever they did in the country that you chose. Make sure you identify what country you live in and tell how it made you feel. Very important. Make sure that you include something positive and something negative about the U.S. expanding into your country. Your writing needs to be at least one paragraph, and that one paragraph has to be at least 5 sentences. Make sure you cite all your sources, either parenthetically in the text and works cited. Make sure you're following MLA format. Even if you pull material from the course content, you still need to cite that. And please remember that you need to put things in your own words. If they're not in your own words, you need to put it in quotes. This assignment is worth 25 points. So here is the rubric for this assignment. So point of view, are you writing as someone who's living in a country that the United States has expanded to or gained control of? Either you do or you don't. There's no middle ground on this. So you either get the 5 points or you get 1 point if you're writing from the incorrect point of view. The content, very important, 3 components. You need to tell me what the United States did and how you feel about it, including a positive and a negative. So what did the U.S. do? What was a positive? What was a negative? How did you feel about it? If you do some of that, but not all of that, you would get a 3. And if you only focus on one thing and not the others, then that would be a 1. It does need to be 1 paragraph or 5 sentences. If you have 1 paragraph but it's not 5 sentences, then you would get a 3 out of 5. If you have less than 2 sentences, you're going to get a 1. As usual, I'm going to look for convention errors, so double check your spelling, punctuation, grammar, capitalization. Make sure that you've corrected everything that you can. Perhaps have a parent or a grandparent or a sibling look over it and see if they see any mistakes. And then, of course, your citations. If you have works cited and you've done parenthetical citations, that's a 5. If you've done works cited or parenthetical citations, but not both, that's a 3. And if it's incomplete or the facts are not attributed, if it's really incomplete, but you made some attempt, that would be a 1. If there's no works cited or parenthetical citations at all, you will receive a score of 0 in this category. Okay, so this is probably the most important thing for this week, and there's nothing that can be done to avoid this. I am out this week. I am administering the AZ merit test in Winslow. And unfortunately, it's a 4-day test. Well, there are several parts of it, but it takes 4 days to get through all of the parts. So, you won't be able to reach me. We do not have live lessons. Please send a K-mail. I will be trying to stay on top of those as best as I can. Please do not sign up for any one-on-ones. If you go to the calendar, you're going to see it's blacked out. If it's urgent, if it is something that absolutely has to be dealt with, then please contact your advisor. There are no live lessons this week. If you get to the assignment and you're struggling with it, please set up a one-on-one for early next week, and that calendar will already be up. Just click on the tab at the bottom that says week of April 13th. Your writing assignment and your Unit 3 quiz are due on Friday, and I know this is what you're all here for. The assignment password is Imperialism. So, with that said, have a fantastic week. Please send me K-mails. I'm going to do the very best that I can. I will not be able to be reached by phone. I will not have Skype on. I will not be able to answer that. So, please send things through K-mail, and I will get your questions answered just as soon as I can. And like I said, if it's an emergency, please reach out to your advisor. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you next week.